So my battery's about to die, but my battery's about to die, but I did promise that I'll do a stream today, so let's sit together and review the VidPalette website. I have my diary here. This is the website, and I'm gonna write down what I think needs to be changed, and I have the chat open right here. Let's go. So I want a waitlist, so if I request a demo, it's going to say this. The not now button. See how it works is just this, okay. Autonomous pilot, data driven content learns every cycle. Autonomous marketing agent, pilot now open. Data driven content learns every cycle. That's fair enough. Now just speed of this banner right here, I think that should be slower, and over time make it show company logos of partners. So over time they should show company logos of partners. VidPalette is an autonomous marketing agent that learns your business. I think, okay, I'm going to be extremely critical here, but I think the words VidPalette is should be removed. An autonomous marketing agent that learns your business, creates content across formats, and gets smarter with every post for a fraction of. It's pretty good. Problem. So it says the problem here. The problem, the solution, how it works. A website, I don't know if it should sound like a pitch deck. I don't know if this website should sound like a pitch deck. With words like problem and solution. Replaces or 10x. Replace. Okay, 6. Replace or 10x your marketing team. Marketing. The word should be output, not team. What else? By the way, look at the size of this. Yeah, I'll just move the camera down, but look at the size of this book. It's almost as big as my index finger. That's insane. Um, yeah, fair enough. So marketing team should become marketing output. Creates videos, posts, and campaigns autonomously. Okay. Learns from performance to improve every cycle. I think this should just. It. Only keep. Replace or 10x. Okay. So what I'm suggesting is, okay, what does hire me and see how it works? Okay, hire me and request demo. So all these buttons are doing the same thing. I don't like the wording hire me, because the first impression, as soon as someone sees the website, okay, I think, you know what, rather than writing notes, I'll just speak out my thoughts on this live stream. We'll all go through it together and we can just summarize this live stream later on. Okay, so here obviously the logo at the corner should be much bigger. Let's see Canva. This is alright. What will you design today? It's a good thing. Canva landing page. No, I don't want to go to a landing page. Essentially, okay, never mind that. But this logo should be bigger. You're always on content agent. That's good. This explains what Vidpilot is. But will you really read this? I don't know. See, I'm being extremely critical here. Will you really read this? Okay, let's say that you do. Will you read all of this? Probably not. Probably not. Especially if it's one below the other and not one to the left, then the next text is here, then the next text is here again. It's just harder to read because the eyes are not moving much. That's my personal opinion. Okay, I'm being too nice here. I'll be more critical. I'll not be so kind. Here, replaces or 10x your marketing team. That's just wrong English. It should be replace or 10x your marketing team. Instead of team, it should be output. And that's the only thing that I think you need. These 2 points should not exist because we have mentioned them earlier. In the banner thing, this is fine right now. The speed should slightly be slower, because it doesn't even matter that it's moving, because whatever we want to say, everything is visible in one frame. So let me just read it slowly. the problem. So I don't know what the fix to this is, but when we say the problem, the solution, how it works, what you get, who this is for. I think, should it not start with who this is for actually? Is that not? I think that's cooler if we start with who this is for, but I don't know if that's implementable. But saying the problem, the solution makes it sound like a pitch deck, which I don't want it to sound like. It's a landing page. You need consistent marketing. See, even these bullet points, they are not exact. The alignment of this text versus this text. Actually, I think these two are aligned. It's just that because this is bigger, this feels like it's more towards the left, but it's on the same margin. However, this should be indented, and this is too indented. I mean, this is indented once, and the bullet points make it indented twice, which is weird. I don't like the outline of these bullet points, but this should be tested with and without the outline, so don't really know much. I love this. Will it be possible to, firstly, this is not a full gradient. This section, it's not a full gradient. There are lines which are visible, and I don't like that. In the center it appears to be a proper gradient. I don't know what happened in the on the edge, so that's another note. Will this look better if it's covering the entire page? So is it possible to compress this so it matches the dimensions of this box? It's a thought. Solution again, is it really necessary to say? Okay, let's read this actually. You need consistent marketing, but hiring is expensive and agencies drain your budget. Hiring a marketing manager, editor, copywriter quickly turns into 200k plus annual problem. Agencies cost thousands every month. Still need direction, rarely move at the speed growing businesses need. Can't afford a full marketing team and steady video output at the same time. Bro, this paragraph, this text, and this is essentially the same thing. Like, I'm reading the same thing 3 times. It's just like this is slightly extra information, but I'm sure this can all just be 3 pointers and that's it. Or just the heading, and then I don't know, but see, you need consistent marketing, but hiring expensive agencies drains your budget. It's saying the same thing. Hiring a marketing manager, editor, copywriter turns into a 200k problem. It's like a one-liner. You can't afford them. But again, like, can't afford, is that the right thing to say? Is that the right thing to hear? The first thing I scroll down, as soon as I land on the landing page and I scroll down, saying that I can't afford marketing teams. Is there a better way? So the psychology of landing pages should be studied actually, to see what needs to be put here. Now, I don't know if calling them out as brookies is good. Maybe it is. If it is, then I'm wrong, but to me it doesn't sound right. That's why I'm pointing it out. Let's see. VidPilot is your autonomous marketing department for a fraction of the cost. Instead of hiring multiple specialists paying, bro, it's saying that you can't hire XYZ, then it's saying instead of hiring XYZ. Is it not the same thing? Like, there is no additional information, much additional information. Like, if I'm reading this, okay, everything I'm reading is new. Here, only 70% of what I'm reading is new. Here, only 30% of what I'm reading is new. So, this is just telling me that VidPilot solves this problem. But we still haven't gotten into the features of VidPilot yet. Shouldn't the features be the headliner? I still don't know what VidPilot does. VidPilot is your autonomous marketing department, but how does it work? I don't know what it does. Also, should we mention if it's an autonomous marketing department when it's not an autonomous marketing department yet? I'm not sure. Should we mention what it is in the moment, or should we mention a forward-looking futuristic should we take a futuristic approach? This sounds like a script for a video, not a landing page copy. I don't like this. Replaces multiple marketing hires for less overhead than building a team. Creates 10 to 20 plus pieces of content per month on autopilot. See, this is good, but again, this number is customizable fully. Can we say our clients publish 10 to 20 pieces of content per month on autopilot? That's a better way of saying it. Get smarter about your business with every published post. Yes, that's good. These are features, but again, okay, let me think about this. So we've talked about cost here, but now we've just listed the features here, but I don't think people are gonna read this specifically. With Palette handles everything from research to publishing. Okay, now it makes sense. Should there be a workflow? So I'll show you an example. This is a presentation that I made recently in like 2 seconds because I had to do a mock pitch in front of my class, but I'll show you the presentation. Yeah, so something like this: idea, research, script, video, edit, post, and learn. Something like this, should it be visually represented instead on the landing page instead of just words and whatever this is. I mean, this is how see, I don't know, like, this is beautiful, but is it adding any value? That is my main concern here. Again, the gradient isn't right, the indentation and the alignment isn't right. We are still like 1/3 of our way in. That's insane. With Palette handles everything from research to publishing. That's what research to publishing makes it sound like we are writing a blog or a written piece of content. Even though research is the first step and publishing is the last step, the steps in between are much more important than research or publishing, because research, publishing is the easiest to automate. So should we focus actually on the process where we use AI twins to eliminate filming for you, or we use a multi-agent editing technology that's in-house? We should probably mention those rather than mentioning research and publishing. Like a marketer joining your team, Vidpalette first learns your business, audience, offers, and market. That's good. Then it researches opportunity. That's what we do. Okay. Then it researches opportunities, decides what to create, produces the content in your voice, waits for approval. It doesn't wait for. Yes, it waits for approval. Yes. Publishes on schedule and uses the results to improve the next cycle. That's a very good paragraph. It's a killer paragraph. Should this not be positioned further up? And should this not be like this? There should literally be a flowchart and then this paragraph below it. That's amazing. Also, by the way, right before this, I posted on X and Reddit that we needed someone who would be down to join in. If you know anyone, if you're watching this live stream or if you're watching this clip on a short form content platform, if you know someone who would be keen to join our dev team, please feel free to reach out. See, this, okay, except for an operating loop, learns in one continuous operating loop. I don't know, like, does that convey exactly what we want? I don't know, this might be a confusing line, but basically what I'm trying to say is these 3 points are the exact same as this, almost the same, which is it's just fluff. Okay, what you get, real marketing output, not just AI tools. This is bad. not just AI tools. Never use a negation, makes it sound like AI. I know I'm being very critical here, and I would probably have made a lot of these mistakes. And Arya has not. He's done it in a very small amount of time while doing a full time role somewhere else. So great work on the website, great design, kudos. But I'm being very critical this is because he told me to be critical, and landing page should be optimized as much as possible. Also, this will not be the landing page in the next couple months as we evolve, obviously. It should always keep changing every few months, but for now, this is my criticism. Real marketing output, not just AI tools. Bad. Bitpalette does not stop at ideas. It gives you finished marketing output across video, written content, planning, insight layers, so a business can post consistently without building a full team. We repeated this earlier. We don't do a lot of this yet, and we don't do a lot of this yet. This entire thing can be deleted and it would be fine. Like, it wouldn't make a difference. Who is this for? Built for businesses that need marketing results without marketing overhead. I swear I saw that somewhere else. Replaces multiple marketing hires for less overhead than building a team. Built for businesses that need marketing results without marketing overhead. Bro, it's the same freaking thing. Whether you are doing marketing yourself or leading a stretch team, Bitpalette gives you, yeah. This is a good paragraph. Bitpalette gives you a reliable execution engine that works ahead of deadlines, waits for approvals. Bro, it's the same thing again. Waits for approval. Why do we need to say that it waits for approval twice? We don't. Helps you post like a much larger company. Okay, good. No marketing team yet. Yeah, that's a good thing. Do you have a marketing team right now? Yes or no? And then that's a good way to qualify. The math. I don't think this should be titled the math. It should be comparison. Without Bitpalette versus with Bitpalette. 3 to 4 rules. Content consistency. One agent bid. Content consistency. There should be red and green, or check and cross. So this comparison page, just off the top of my head, I don't think it makes a lot of sense, because it says 3 to 4, it says 1 here. To know that 3 to 4 is bad and 1 is good, I need to read the whole paragraph. I need to read this whole paragraph for these numbers to make sense. Whereas if there is just a check mark or a cross or a red and blue, it's much easier on the eyes. So I don't like the layout of this. The design is beautiful, the colors are beautiful, the fonts are also nice. The fact that with Bitpalette is a bit golden and this is slightly towards grey, it's amazing color wise, but understanding wise, does it make sense? No, not in my opinion. 4 plus handoffs, 1 workflow. I don't know what is better until I read. Calendar changes, approvals, and revisions create delays across the whole workflow. Content moves faster because planning, scripting, production stays in one system. I think this is too complicated and it just needs to be a check or a cross thing. We'll bring this up. See pilot pricing, and then it takes you down. This is good, this is great animation. Also, you can see here that it says custom, like this is not filled in properly. It says custom. So even if it's blurred, inspect element, section, where's the okay, I don't know, is it here? Okay, I don't want to waste time doing this, but basically I can see what's written behind almost. Even if it's blurry, I can kind of tell that it says custom and it's not actually the numbers. We can say something clever here, maybe as an Easter egg, but definitely shouldn't say custom. Find the right palette structure for your business. I think for now this should just be a wait list because we haven't figured out pricing ourselves. So I think this should just be a wait list now, so we can see how many people are interested. You can fill out an expression of interest. Unlike agencies with higher, okay. The system is already showing what this can unlock. This is good. I think this should be higher up as well. This is good. This is good. This is really good. From real client traction to fast production cycles, Bitpilot is designed to increase output, reduce production. I think this is again fluff, and it could be like this looks like a product description. When I click on Amazon and in the description of that product, if I'm buying a watering hose and I want to read about that hose, this language sounds like that. It doesn't sound this positioning of this paragraph, whatever this text says, it should be head on to the point, and it's not doing that very well. Yeah, this is good though. This is good. Is this even necessary? Like, this can just be deleted and not do anything. We can actually elaborate upon this instead of just mentioning the same thing. Just literally mentioning the same thing. This I didn't read yet. Hold on. Yeah, this is good, but these two we need to elaborate on the number and whatever we are saying after it. My laptop's actually about to die. What this means: Bitpilot turns content from an organizational project into an operating system that keeps moving. This sounds like AI. Instead of restarting from zero every time, the system keeps research, production, approvals, publishing, and running in one continuous loop. That is where faster output. Actually, you know what would be cool? I want to go to 10 really popular landing pages, look at the word count, and then look at the word count of this. I think we are using 10 times as many words as we should. This is good. Common questions: do we have the battery capacity for it? I think we do. This is good. I think at least for questions, I think this should be very up to date with. I think this should be very up to date with what the model is able to do right now. All this could just be fluff, but frequently asked questions where someone is actually trying to get to know what our product is capable of doing. I think this should be very straightforward. So here, how is this different from using ChatGPT and Hagen ourselves? This is not a question that someone would have actually asked. The question that someone would have actually asked is, I can just use ChatGPT or Hagen to do this myself. How is it different? Instead of saying ourselves, that sounds like planted language. Ourselves is again sounds like planted language. If that makes sense, it makes sense in my head. I keep checking my battery. It's 3%. We can just give a random estimate, but a fraction, so we can do an average. We still need to do the estimate, but we can see the average cost of hiring an agency to do X amount of videos and the same number of videos to do through Bitpilot, how much it would cost us, and then with the markup, how much it would cost a client to do, and then we can give them a comparison. I think that's a good. This should be a numeric answer. Is Bitpilot replacing our marketing team? No. If you have a team, Bitpilot acts as an additional member. I think we can say Bitpilot supercharges your current team to make their output 10x or something like that better. If you do not have a team yet, obviously, guys, I have no experience in this as well. I'm just saying what feels right to me. Is Bitpilot replacing our marketing? It becomes your marketing department without the normal hiring overhead. What does Bitpilot need from us to get started? This is a good. How do I get started? How long until my first video comes out? That's a good question someone might ask. Okay, yes, that's a good answer. Answer is good. The question isn't good. How is it different from using ChatGPT? That is a bad. This should not be revealed here, man. I mean, it's obvious, but it should not be revealed. This is not good. Obviously, guys, Arya has not sat there and typed down all of this, and that's why it looks bad. Arya has not made it look bad. Arya has just explained the idea to Claude, and Claude has built this website. So Claude is the one that is bad. So yes, Satya Pilot, see with Pilot in action. All this actually, guys, my battery is almost dead. We'll do a part 2 of this. So this video I have critiqued the first page of the landing page of the first version of Bitpalette. Actually, at the very bottom, the logo looks weird. What the hell? This is just fight. That's a mistake. Key points. I see a lot of things being repeated unnecessarily. I see this comparison page was bad, and I feel like the banner should be slow. I think there should be something called a wait list. And yeah, but overall the design, like one thing I'm very certain about is that the CSS file is extremely important, and it's like the holy grail. Look at the design on this, it's so cool. The color scheme, the highlights, the font, everything is amazing. I'm actually really impressed by the color scheme, the design choices. It's just that some optimizations need to be made. That's it, guys. I think the stream. How long was the stream? It was like a half an hour stream. That's insane. Okay, I'm signing out now, guys. Hope you had. I know no one. Oh, someone's actually watching. That's quite cool. Can you please identify yourself in the chat? Actually, I don't think I have time for that. My laptop is on.